Welcome. I'm Rich Laster, and before we start the 8th season of Blunt on Business next week, I wanted to come and engage with you for a moment because we really need to talk. A lot of things are going on in the world, a lot of challenges, a lot of changes, and it's really hard to not be in your feelings, but your feelings will not profit you. Your feelings will not profit the God you serve. Your feelings will not profit the market you serve. So going forward, starting with season 8 and on, we are really going to take this up a notch. In the last year, our company has launched an AI for those businesses that we've done some free coaching for those businesses that are at that 1 or 2 million mark and they really need a low-cost coach more than they actually need a fractional. EdgeGTM.ai. It exists. It's there. This podcast is the bridger. It is more important for me to bring my 20 plus years experience in sales strategy, sales leadership. It is important for me to bring my expertise to people who actually have a unique value proposition. You actually have something that should be a 30, 40, $50 million business. You're thinking too small. No, if you were thinking too small, I promise you would not be watching this. The challenge you're facing is the challenge that a lot of people face. Everything about our society feeds the ego, and it tells you that the best way to feel great about yourself is to look at someone else as less than you, right? I've seen people that have accomplished nothing with their lives literally do every little thing possible to make themselves feel great. Instead of doing the big thing, the one thing that's been burning inside them to do since childhood. Well, if you're watching Blunt on Business, that's not you. You look at the ego games and the us versus them games and how everybody is hating everybody else who is different from them. You look at all that as one sad, because it really is. But it's also an opportunity. How grossly divided the world is right now is an opportunity for those of you who are looking at AI and robotics as a potential leverage that will fast track you to where you want to be. You just need a little help on how to sell it. How do you monetize this greatness you have? How do you monetize this business that you frankly were lucky to get to the $2 or $3 or $4 million mark? And getting it past the $5 million mark, that's a rumble. It's going to be the fight of a century. And you're not sure you're up to it. Well, you need to frickin' decide. And then once you decide, reach out. Reach out. I am the son of one of the smartest men I've ever met in my life. My father's a freaking chess master. I wasn't raised to feel too much. Flip side, my mother is the most loving, caring person you'll ever meet in your freaking life. Thank God my dad was an Army Ranger, balanced that out. I approach things with both. How do we look at the market? How do we look at your ideal client profile? Well, if you're not loving on them, you're probably falling short in the product market fit sector. All right, that element of your business has some holes in it. Because if you didn't look at building a solution in building your offering, by figuring out a way to love on them better than or more uniquely than anyone else is, you fell short. That's what Blood on Business is for. That's why this podcast happens every week. And that's why, even though this was supposed to be my week off, I should be in the pool right now. I'll be in the pool in 30 minutes, but it's so important that I come every week consistently and help you figure out how to get out of your own way. So you're making more money, but you're making more money by helping more people. You believe in God, great, but that shouldn't just be a Sunday thing. That shouldn't just be some membership card in your wallet. You should be living that. And in living that, you should love what God loves, and God loves his people. So if you're building something just to make money instead of building something to really love on the market and the segment of the market that your product or your service is a solution for, this is it. This is the podcast for you. I want you to enjoy your summer, but I want you to understand the importance of preparing for possibly the craziest 12 months you have ever seen in your life. And if you are not running, if you don't have a plan to run up the down escalator of life, you're about to get knocked on your butt. So please, if you are a business owner and you have a vision for where your company can go and monetizing it, turning it into money, increasing revenue is the main thing, keep the main thing the main thing. And tune in every Wednesday, 1 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. Eastern time. Tune in. Tell a friend. Spread the word. We're on social media at Grow Expand. Ask whatever question you need asked. All right? We will be live every week on YouTube. That means you can ask questions live every week on YouTube. Because I do this for you. I make money. I have plans in place to make sure my grandchildren make money. I want more people making money because my grandkids are going to need somebody to marry and they can't be broke. And I'd love for them to love God and be the inheritor of your business. So let's grow your business. All right. Rich Laster with growexpand.com. And this has been, shall we say, your introduction to season 8 of the Blood on Business podcast, brought to you by
A bit about our company. We produce strategies and deploy experts to grow your business revenue. The success of our clients is a direct result of the 25+ years of sales and marketing experience of our founder, rich laughter. We take the guesswork out of increasing your revenue. Our reputation is built on results, not another roll of the dice with your marketing budget. Visit growexpand.com to learn how.